My channel where we get into lots. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the world of Craig. Yes, that's me. I'm Craig, and this is my channel where we get into lots of things about hair and sometimes, like today, a bit of beauty. Happy New Year to you all. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in London. The sun is out. It's not been out very much here in London recently. I hope that you're all having a great start to your new year, sending you lots of love and light. But I thought that why not share with you guys some of the beauty products that are sat over on my table that I treated myself to for Christmas. Yes, it's inevitable that every year I do spend a bit of money on myself with the odd present from Santa to myself, yes. So I'm going to share some of my beauty favourites. Some of these things are things that are new to me and some of them are things that I come back to. I'm going to share all of those with you. Briefly, before we get into my first product, as always, if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and make sure you subscribe so you see what's coming here on my channel and hit that bell. You have to hit the bell, otherwise you won't get notifications about what's coming, what videos I'm posting. It really helps me if you like this video, if you enjoy it, obviously, only if you enjoy it, because then it lets me know what you like here on my channel. Okay, let's get into some products. Now, the first thing is Kiehl's Creme de Corps. Now, this is an iconic body moisturiser, and I've been using this for over 20 years. I use it in the winter, certainly, pretty much on the daily, so much so that I have this tiny little bottle that goes in my gym bag because it's the most amazing body moisturiser. Hold on a second, let me just pop that down. The most amazing body moisturiser. This is the limited edition holiday packaging, which I think you can find on sale at the moment. I'm not entirely sure, but every Christmas season they do something and they get a guest artist to do like a guest packaging. Also, side note, and big up to L'Oreal really, this is biodegradable paper packaging, which is very modern. It's quite expensive to produce. I know a little bit about packaging from some of the work I do with brands, and you know, it's an innovation, so that's a really good thing. We need more packaging that is sustainable and that is easily biodegradable. Hell yes. So it's not a cheap moisturiser, Creme de Corps. This, I'm looking at the back here, this was from Liberty in London, my favourite store. This was £40, so that would be about $35. A little goes a long way. There's 400 mils in here, and this will last me a long time. I will literally use the size of, what would I say, the size of an almond to do kind of half of my body when I get out of the shower or out of the bath. It's a very rich texture, this. It has shea butter in it, which is really, really moisturising. It also has squalene in it, which is a really popular ingredient at the moment. It's a form of, it's a natural product and it's plant-based, and it's a form of oil as well, like a super hydrating ingredient. So it really moisturises the skin and it's fantastic, really fantastic for the winter months. So, a little anecdote, tiny anecdote for you. When I was about 25, so about 25 years ago, crikey, big year this year, and the first time I ever went to New York, we made a pilgrimage to the store. And this was before the brand was owned by L'Oreal, and the store was like super cool, and it had, I remember it had motorcycles because the owners when it was an independent, were really into motorcycles, and it had motorcycles all down the front window. And you went in and it was quite a big store, and they gave you loads of samples in like tiny little bottles, some of which I still have the tiny little bottles empty, obviously now. But I remember being petrified coming back from New York because my case was so full of Kiehl's products, and that was the first time I bought Creme de Corps, and I've used it ever since. So it really is a fantastic product, and the first of my Merry Christmas to me. Now, next up is actually something that I didn't gift to myself. It's something that my lovely friend EWT, big up to you, Emma, if you're watching this at all, mwah, big kiss, gifted to me. She's a fantastic makeup artist, someone that I work with occasionally, and a total sweetheart. Now, something from Medicaid. Can we just take a moment for this packaging? Oh yeah. Now, this is something that I'm going to just get rid of the box. Something that I had lusted after from afar, and this is r-Retinoate. And this is from Medicate. From Medicate. Now, Medicate is a brand that I'm a huge fan of. I've got lots of products in the cupboard of plenty in the bathroom that I kind of use on rotation, but I have repeat purchased. I love their Push and Glow. Their glycolic toner is fantastic. I love the crystal retinol. I've had loads of tubes of that. It's such a fantastic product. Now, this does have a £150 price point, so it's not a cheap product. It is an investment product. This is 50 mils. I've only used it 3 times, one of which was last night. I tested it first before I used it because it is a very active product. It uses a retinol derivative, and I'm going to look on the back here because it uses Retinol Retinoate, which is why it's called r-Retinoate. Medicate are very clever at using retinol derivatives, vitamin A derivatives, it's very early in the morning, it's a lot of long words, put my teeth in, to help us to resurface our skin and to stimulate new cell production, and that's exactly what this does. I do have a Medicate overview video, which I will pop in the corner there. If you go and have a look at that, then please come back and finish this video, obviously. So a huge Medicate fan. This has a I'm only going to put a tiny little bit on the back of my hand for obvious reasons. I don't know if you can see that there, but it has a very light texture and a very light, slightly sweet fragrance, but not overpowering at all. It's actually very pleasant. I didn't notice the fragrance when I used it last night, so there you go. An airless pump delivery system to keep the product fresh, obviously, and so it's not contaminated. But I'm going to read from the back of the packaging because I haven't used it very much and I don't know an awful lot about it. So other than it's very effective and it contains what it contains. A light and powerful age-defying serum containing Retinol Retinoate, a pioneering derivative of vitamin C. As I said, Medicate are really good at their formulations and that they include stuff that is very groundbreaking, include ingredients, not stuff. So it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and other visible signs of skin aging. The unique formula also contains stable vitamin C, can be used both day and night, and is suitable for all skin types, even sensitive. So fantastic. Obviously, like I said, I haven't seen any visible results from it yet because I've only used it 3 times. But thank you very much, Emma, and big up to Medicate for their fantastic formulations. Now, I'm just noticing as I'm sitting here filming this, the sun is moving around and bouncing off the building. So if the lighting's changing, I apologise. I think the lighting's actually getting better. Hooray. Now, candles. Oh yes, candles. Now, I'm a huge candle fan, a massive candle fan. There is some candle ASMR here on my channel, which I absolutely love, and it was fun to produce. Not very many people saw it because it's a little bit curveball for me, but I also love ASMR. I've always wanted to make ASMR, and now I do, and it's on my channel, but no one sees it. There you go. He diversifies. Now, I love a candle, and both of these were things that I bought myself at Christmas. One of them I actually bought with gift vouchers that somebody gave me. These are also from Liberty, and this is a brand called, it's always a tricky one for me to say. I think it's Amol. Amol. Now, I mean, how beautiful is this packaging? This blue ceramic packaging. Let's just say that again. Amol. I hope that's right. Scandinavian, from Sweden. It's an independent brand. I probably spend more money than I should on candles, but it's generally what I spend my tips on. So thank you very much to any of my clients that tip me. This is what the money gets spent on. I've always done that. I've always bought candles with my tip money. Anyway. Now, I've got 2 here. This is the one that I was burning over Christmas, as you can see. And this is called Bar, B-A-R-R. And it smells, for me, it smells like Christmas now. It's like a pine tree fragrance. Very fresh, not too sweet. It smells like the chicest Christmas to me. I first burnt this not last Christmas, just gone, but the Christmas before, when I was locked in my flat for however long it was on my own. And so, although it reminds me of Christmas, it doesn't remind me of being locked in my flat. It's just such a beautiful scent. You can see that they have this incredible blue wax, They're a really sweet brand actually. They're very supportive of me on Instagram. They always like everything. If I ever post anything with their product in it, I will put my Instagram here if you'd like to check out my Instagram. Lots of hair, loads and loads of hair, little bits of beauty here and there, and beauty in my stories as well. And there is a candle highlight on my Instagram. So incredible, artisan, homemade candles made in Sweden. That one is definitely a firm favourite bar. And I would say that I also buy Diptyque and I buy Redo. And for me, these are definitely up there in quality and certainly in the way that they look. This is one I haven't had before, and this is called Chado. I think it's called Chado. Chado? My Swedish is terrible. All I know is hedo and hey. Hedo and hey. And that accent's probably wrong too. Now, this is one I haven't had before. And this is the essence and art of a traditional tea ceremony. So it basically has scents of green tea. What else is in here? Guaiac woods, cloves, and assorted garden flowers. And I mean, again, the packaging is beautiful. You get a little tiny card in there, just telling you it's candle safety, and then there's the candle inside with that incredible wax. So I will pop all of this down below in the description box, the brand and the link to their website. Really lovely brand, and like I said, an independent brand, and it's always good to support independence when you can. But I love Amol candles. Fantastic. I've also got another one in the candle cupboard of plenty that's up there. But a really beautiful candle. Now, yes, like a lot of you probably watching this, Black Friday got me, and I've treated myself to something that I had wanted for a while. Now, this is Allies of Skin Vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum. I love the feeling of this packaging because it's glass, really fantastic packaging. Now, I have been using this now for over a month. It is a vitamin C serum, obviously. It's 20%, it's pretty potent stuff. I used their Retinol night cream, which is retinol and peptides, I think. Used a whole tube of that, really loved it. It was different from what I've been using. I've been repeatedly, even early morning, using something from Medicate actually, and I switched it up and tried the Allies of Skin Retinol, and it was peptide night cream, and it was so good that I got myself this serum. Now, I will say first up, this was on my Instagram last week as well. On my What's New Wednesday, I have a regular series on my Instagram. Let's put it on the screen again here. That is all about different hair and beauty products. Sometimes candles, sometimes fragrance. It's really fun to do, and it's an excuse for me to buy product. So this was featured last week on What's New Wednesday. Now, I will say, I don't know if you can see that on the back of my hand. This does have quite an interesting texture, like a balmy texture. It has a smell, a fragrance of a kind of formulation smell, in that it doesn't have any fragrance in it. So you can kind of smell the ingredients, if that makes sense. It's not an unpleasant smell, it's quite a fresh smell, but there's no kind of cosmetic smell to it. Now, Allies of Skin are all about their formulations, as I mentioned with Medicate, but this brand, they're kind of parallel, I guess, in the level of their formulations. Is that controversial to say that, to compare brands? I don't know, but I just have. 20% vitamin C obviously is a very powerful, potent vitamin C. And the reason it has this balmy texture is that it doesn't contain any water. So it uses a delivery system to get the vitamins and antioxidants onto the skin that has no water in it. I find they advise you to use this, the Peeps at Allies, on damp skin. So I would wash my face, pat it very lightly after cleansing, so it's still slightly damp, and then apply a couple of pumps of this. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for, like I said, over a month, and it has helped with the clarity of my skin, and I've got some really stubborn, which I've actually covered up right now, but some really stubborn pigmentation, which it seems to be fading very slightly. And even though I always wear high SPF 50 outside, and if I'm in direct sun, I wear a cap, my skin's still, because I'm quite freckly, I've got, hazel eyes and brown hair when it's not bleached. Well, it's rapidly going grey. But when I boo-hoo. When I go in the sun, even if I'm covered up, I still get some pigmentation. So this has been helping with that. But it also gives the skin a really beautiful glow. And that's partly, I think, from the texture of the product being so kind of luscious. It's got a really luscious texture. It's really fantastic to put makeup over as well. I have it on my skin now, and I have a little bit of makeup on over the top of it because it almost has a sort of primer texture because there is dimethicone in there, which people get really funny about, but dimethicone based products are really fantastic for the skin because they form an occlusive barrier and help to retain moisture. Such a formulation geek. But I had been looking at this for a while, and I think I got 30% off. Allies of Skin at the moment, they're doing like if you sign up and you get like a repeat order, so you basically get a subscription, then you get, I can't remember how much the amount is, but you get a discount off of the repeat product. So I think they're obviously going for it with their marketing, but I've been really impressed with the two products that I have used so far. So that's Allies of Skin Vitamin C, hold on, Brighten and Firm Serum. Double denim. Ooh, double denim. Now last up, it's another skincare product. Yes, I did go ham on the skincare, and it's something I had been wanting for a while, and Space NK in the UK here had it in their sale. Well, not a sale, they had a discount again over Black Friday, and I snaffled it for myself. And that is Kypris Moonlight Catalyst. Now, I'm reading from the packaging because this has been in my cupboard and I haven't started using this yet. I haven't even looked at the texture because I've been using other things. Obviously, if you're a skincare fan, I'm sure you're the same. You have like a lineup of things. And I'm not even going to open this because I don't want to open the packaging because this is a very naturally based product. And I don't want to open the packaging. I don't want it to go off before I've got the chance to use it. What is the, yes, I think it's 6 months on there. Hold on. I'm going to have to put my spectacles on because I can't actually read that. Yes, it is 6 months. I was right. Yes, reading glasses, get into them. So this is from Kypris, and I've been following them on Instagram as well for a while, and this is their Moonlight Catalyst, which is another skin resurfacer. I think, you know, as we get older and our skin production, our cell production slows down, it's really important to get rid of what you don't need, what is dead effectively, what needs to come off, and then to reveal fresh skin. Now, like I've said, it says Refine and Renew Serum. I mean, number one, again, let's just take a moment for the packaging. I love the fact that this is, how much is in there? 47 mil. So again, it's not a cheap product. It is a higher price point. I think it's around the £100 mark, something like that, maybe a little bit more. Quite hard to get here in the UK. So when Space NK started stocking their products, I was like, oh, I'll have a look at some of those. Now I am going to have a quick read of the back. After sunset, I love that. After sunset, apply Moonlight Catalyst to clean skin. Do not wear in sunlight or with other exfoliants. So obviously, it's quite a powerful exfoliant. I have a feeling some things are best done under the moon and stars. I love that. Moonlight Catalyst is a more gentle herbal alternative to retinoid preparations for nighttime exfoliation. As you slumber, a cocktail of peptides and botanical actives refines the skin. Made to renew the appearance of dull, tired, and blemish-prone skin. Now, I'm pretty sure that this contains, the ingredients are so tiny, I think it contains, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, pumpkin. So it contains pumpkin enzyme, and that is the thing that actually helps to slough off the dead skin. It's also got marine biotechnology. So, and if I'm an algae as well, Hawaiian ocean extracts studied for their impressive ability to hydrate skin. Neroli aromatherapy to soothe skin and senses alike. So I'm guessing it smells of neroli, which is an orange essential oil. Some people don't react very well to oils. I don't have a problem with oils at all. So it's a non-chemical skin resurfacer. And once I think I'm going to go in daily with the r-Retinoate from Medicate, but once that's done, and maybe as we get start moving into spring, I will get into some Kypris Moonlight Catalyst. So that's it for a glimpse at some of the things I treated myself to at Christmas time. What did you treat yourself to? I would love to know if any of the things that I have shared with you are things that you really enjoy, or maybe other things from those ranges, or what did you treat yourself to at Christmas time? Even if it's not skincare or candles, what did you treat yourself to? What did Santa bring you? Obviously. A huge thank you for watching this video. If you've got to the end, I really appreciate it. You know, your support here on my channel means an awful lot to me, and I don't really believe that I'm a YouTuber. I really love making these videos, and I really enjoy bringing these ones to you where I'm talking to the camera and sharing things with you. So if you've enjoyed it, please give it a like. It really helps me out and it lets me know what you want to see here on my channel. As always, once again, a big thank you for watching this. You all take lots and lots of care, and I'll see you in the next one.